Warning: contains spoilers for Purple Hearts. Netflix's new romance movie, Purple Hearts, has received a huge array of backlash from viewers for a variety of reasons. Purple Hearts follows a struggling songwriter Cassie, Sophia Carson, and a troubled Marine Luke, Nicholas Galitzine. The movie portrays Cassie's struggle of not being able to afford her insulin as she has type 1 diabetes, and Cassie and Luke decide to marry for the military benefits. Purple Hearts plays on the romance trope of enemies to lovers, as Cassie is a liberal Latin American and Luke is a conservative white American, implying that they come from very different worlds. Purple Hearts features a range of characters and has done extremely well for Netflix, breaking multiple records. According to Netflix, in its first week, Purple Hearts was watched over 102.59 million hours, making Purple Hearts Netflix's most watched film of the year. The record set by Purple Hearts meant it beat movies such as The Gray Man and Hustle. However, despite its successes, Purple Hearts has received a wide range of backlash online for racist sentiments, misogyny, and military propaganda. Audiences point out how Purple Hearts uses the romance between Cassie and Luke to justify or outright ignore these issues and believe the ending seems as if Cassie just gives up her morals for love, and this makes it unlikely that Cassie and Luke's marriage will last. Although Purple Hearts has been praised by some audiences and critics, the backlash has not gone unnoticed by the cast and crew, with both Carson and director Elizabeth Allen Rosenbaum have spoken out in defense of Purple Hearts. Racism in Purple Hearts. One scene in Purple Hearts has drawn a lot of attention due to its anti-Arab sentiments. Cassie and Luke are sat around a table with Luke's military friends, and one Marine makes a toast and says this one is to life, love, and hunting down some goddamn Arabs, baby, which is met with jeers and laughter. Cassie does call the Marine out for his statement, but Luke tells her to sit down, which she does. Despite being in Netflix's top 10 movies of the week, the scene has been called out for being blatantly anti-Arab, anti-Hispanic, racist, misogynistic, and pro-military propaganda via Twitter. After Luke makes the conversation between Cassie and the Marine end, there is no resolve to the Marines viewing Arabs as the enemy, and it only seems to make the Marines hate Cassie and her views. Misogyny in Purple Hearts. In the same scene, audiences have been calling out the misogyny. During Cassie's argument with the Marine, he says, "Watch your tone when you're talking to me, Luke, get your girl," to which Cassie reacts and calls out that she is not Luke's to get. However, when Luke does tell her to sit down, although reluctant, Cassie does end up sitting down and not speaking. It is one of the first examples of how Cassie changes, or even gives up, her morals for Nicholas Galitzine, known from the cast of Cinderella, character Luke in Purple Hearts, when he does not do the same. Audiences note the misogyny in this scene and throughout Purple Hearts, as Luke always seems to have power over Cassie because of her love. Military propaganda in Purple Hearts. Purple Hearts is also being slated by audiences who point out it uses insulin rationing and romance as a form of military propaganda. Cassie is shown at the beginning of Purple Hearts to be rationing her insulin, and it shows her testing her blood sugars, giving a more accurate representation of type 1 diabetes than many projects have done before. Audiences praise its original ability to show the healthcare issue, but say Purple Hearts drops the core issue, the absolute urgency of insulin needs, to instead tell a bizarre version of a military love story via Teen Vogue. Known from the Descendants trilogy, Sophia Carson's Cassie is not really shown to struggle with her diabetes after the beginning of Purple Hearts, which is an illness that affects people's daily lives. Also, audiences believe the love story of Purple Hearts is another form of military propaganda and covers up serious military issues with the romance story. How the Purple Hearts cast and crew have responded to the controversy. The backlash to Purple Hearts has not gone unnoticed by the cast and crew. Rosenbaum responded by saying the flawed characters were intentional, and in order for characters to grow, they need to be flawed in the beginning, via cinemblend. Rosenbaum's response included that they wanted two characters from the opposite extremes, where they are surrounded by people even more flawed than them, which makes the Purple Hearts ending a redemption for the characters. Carson responded similarly saying, "It's two hearts, one red, one blue, two worlds apart, who are really raised to hate each other." Via Glamour magazine, "And it is their love that makes the heart purple." Carson's response said they both learn empathy and compassion after being so different. However, many viewers feel that Luke didn't have the redemption arc needed to pull this growth off, and it seemed like Cassie gave up all her morals for love. Purple Hearts could have shown how these issues were bad by having the characters learn the errors of their ways and undoubtedly shun the racist and misogynistic views. However, Netflix, which will soon have adverts, received backlash from audiences that emphasizes how they don't feel Purple Hearts achieved this and instead created a morally questionable movie.